What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another part of 2K Drive, or Lego 2K Drive. We're kicking things off with a brand new area, with a brand new mission, which is Robot Revenge. That is the task that we must deal with today in Prospecto Valley. Of course, guys, if you're enjoying the gameplay walkthrough, please don't forget to go on ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That would be very much appreciated. And without further ado, it's Robot Revenge. Seems like we've got a new mini game on our hands. Oh, okay, so this is the same mini game, just a different map. This one is a bit more tricky because we have to cover water terrain, so it's just a bit more difficult, I suppose.
Sometime in the next 10 years.
Okay.
That's bad.
Gotta keep that in mind.
Home, right?
Brilliant and world-changing.
Gotta rotate. Okay, defeated all those enemies.
Brilliant and world-changing.
How do I deal with this thing? Oh, just like that. That answers my question.
Incoming robots up above.
Okay. Holy
You're not a
moly.
flag, so
That was a
that's
disaster.
progress.
I mean, we still got the job done, but my goodness. That mission was so much more difficult than it
What
ever
I'm
needed
hearing
to be,
is you now
probably
have a
be,
volume
actually.
knob.
Holy. I mean, to be fair, maybe the misplay that I made was utilizing the actual vehicle instead of just grabbing power-ups. Because it seemed like once I grabbed power-ups, I was able to kind of start breezing through things relatively easy. So, my guess is that we probably could have streamlined that performance quite a bit by just going the power-up route instead. But it is what it is. Crossed over the 10,000 mark for the brick bucks, which I think is very nice. Also managed to hit level number 12. That's also equally nice.
Really put me in the mood for another race.
Okay.
Me too. And I know
guess
a new and exciting place to do it.
I think there's 2 new racetracks, no?
No. We don't have to go there.
What's wrong, Clutch? Are you scared?
Oh, the
No.
new area.
Mr. Fiddles is.
Then cover your eyes, Mr. Fiddles, because we can now fast travel to Huntsboro.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Brand new area unlocked. It's Huntsboro.
Heavy on the hunts, light on the burrow.
Okay.
Finding your way there can be tricky because it's often nighttime. And when I say often, I mean always. So let's help find you a garage. There it is, your first garage in Huntsboro.
Okay,
When
thank
you're
you.
ready to go to Huntsboro, just fast travel to that garage.
Well, I think I'm ready to travel over there now. So this should be a really cool area. Definitely for all the people that are fans of Halloween and spooky things.
nice.
Right off the bat, a little bit of spiders.
Huntsboro. If you like being creeped out, this is the place for you.
Okay, I suppose it would be.
I admit this place does kind of grow on you after a while, like a rash.
Okay,
But
doesn't seem very
seriously,
pleasant.
Watch out for creatures that go bump in the night and during races. All terrifying jokes aside, the folks here are just like you and me. They love racing and, hey, look at that castle. I wonder what it costs to heat that place.
Probably
All
way
right,
too much.
There are 3 races here. Swampus, Spider Spout Hollows, and Flytrap.
Okay, so 3 spooky tracks to compete on. Now, keep in mind, there were new tracks back here as well. Catch Scratch Freeway and Clover Mines. But I guess since we're in the new area, we might as well put those to the test first, shall we? So, let's get going, shall we? Is this a full tour of the entirety of Huntsboro? It might be. Good thing we got the McLaren to go through this area nice and fast. That's a giant cauldron. Should be able to hit a drift here. Through that, nice. Okay. So far, so good. Yikes. Okay, and hitting these checkpoints. Whoa! Holy moly, that's a lot of boost. You just probably hit, like, I don't know, cleared around 500-600 meters on that jump. That's bananas. All right, so we got about a minute already on the clock. I really am confused as to why the minutes count as seconds here, especially because the gold brick or the metal, the timer sets out as a minute 50. It's just odd that it's continuing to count the seconds instead of just being like, hey, you've reached the 1 minute mark. Because technically we're right now already at a minute 30, basically. Go, please. Oh my goodness, going through those weeds is just nightmare fuel. Okay, that puts us at a minute 40. I don't know how close we are to completing the tour. And that's a minute 50. Nice. Fantastic.
It really annoys people.
Yeah. Just like some of the mechanics in this title. 100%. Definitely annoying. I will say these vehicle designs look incredible. What is this? Some sort of like peace offering to this guy? King Buzzo! One person's trash is king. Buzzo's treasure. Okay.
I remember when I raced fly
Yeah, right. Here we go, Buzzo. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh my goodness. So we start on the water, which is interesting because there's not a whole lot of races that so far start on the water. Some of them start on solid ground, whether it be off-road or proper road, but still. Are those golf? What are those? Golf balls or something?
Ooh, I'm sweating over here.
Watch out for these swats!
And the crowd goes wild.
Those fly swat things are kind of nightmare fuel. Okay, currently in second. First place is firmly ahead. I'm gonna try my best to close the gap between first and second place, but ow. It seems like more so what's happening is third place is catching up to me, which is not really what I would want.
Stay focused, rookie.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, boost, boost, boost. That should definitely allow me to gain momentum. Get the ghost ability because it is exceptionally good, especially getting through these areas right here where you have whatever those are, golf balls, or I'm not sure, whatever that item is. It tries to oh my goodness, probably just giving up our lead right there. Great.
Final lap.
Oh, okay, please, 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 please get the right item. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try to drift through.
You are in the lead.
Oh boy. There's some good speed boost. Okay, I cannot take damage from these things here. If I do, it's all over, basically. Drift. And then speed boost. Whoo! Okay, first try. Thankfully, these new areas are not seeming to present a very difficult challenge. Like in the previous part, when we were playing in the B rank races, they were definitely putting up a much tougher fight. So it was certainly a challenge. Here, though, kind of smooth sailing.
Bad news, kid. I just got this thing in the mail. You ever heard of a foreclosure?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah, me either. I thought, foreclosure. It's probably something to keep my doors and windows shut, but oh, brother, it sure ain't. Turns out I'm a little behind on a few payments around here, and,
Oof.
well, we're gonna get shut down if I don't come up with a pile of cash ASAP.
So why are you calling us?
I'm begging your pardon, but what about the Sky Cup Grand Prix?
Great idea, Tin Top! Winning that Sky Cup sure would turn things around here. Heck, it might even be the one and only chance to save this place. But no pressure.
Oh. So basically, lots of pressure.
Bad dog! My jambalaya!
It seems to always end the same way. Back to Huntsboro we go. So I guess now we've got a major problem to solve for Clutch on his behalf. For whatever reason. We gain a pretty decent amount of XP. That's
I didn't
nice.
see you pass me, which is weird because flies can see behind them. That's a fly fact.
That's a fly fact, really?
Guess that means you deserve this.
Is there a
checkered
TV
flag.
show in Huntsboro called Fly Fact or Fly Fiction?
Just
Okay, thank you.
somewhere there's a tiny fly with a human head.
Which one has the human brain? Never mind. What matters is we are in possession of another checkered flag.
We are in possession of another checkered flag, and we're probably going to be
Valley Grand Brick Arena.
easily able to head for the one. Hello.
Spiders are so...
Whoa, that's a sick looking car. I will say, like, the cars, especially in these, like, checkered flag challenges, are very well done. Like, they do have a decent amount of creativity with those, for sure. Arachnarella.
A reminder to the racers, spiders are a very important part of our ecosystem. However, every spider on today's track is out to damage your vehicle.
Which is why Arachnarella says she would like to thank all her spider babies for their help. But she definitely does not want to thank her bratty younger brother, Baron Von Rose.
Correct, Parker. She says she'll think about thanking him after he returns the earbuds he borrowed 200 years ago.
We reached out to Baron Von Rose. His comment, Arachnarella smells.
Stay
Wow.
tuned to ANN for more updates on
How
this
mature.
sibling rivalry.
What a great comment to display. All right, here we go. That's a sick looking car, I do admit. I also really like all the different wacky names that they tried to come up with that thematically fit the race. All right, so we got 3 laps, which usually I've noticed indicates that the track itself will be quite short. Because I don't think we've ever had a race so far that was lengthy. Ow.
Didn't expect that.
Ah, yeah, I really wanted to grab that power-up. Man, the power-ups are very spare on this map. Yikes, please.
Smooth as silk.
Dude, that's crazy. They have so many of these spider webs on the outskirts of the map. That's probably why there aren't so many power-ups, because I actually think this is probably a really, really good power-up for this area, huh? Being able to avoid the spider webs using the ghost form is kind of big-brained. Okay, drift here.
10111. That is me laughing.
Okay. Ay. Please. Man, I cannot mess up that turn on the... like the almost last turn. I almost feel like I'm just going to try to save the spider power-up. Sorry, the ghost power-up, and try to use that right when all the webbings come up.
I speak to win.
Top-notch racing, pal.
Told you. That was actually really smart. Woo! I didn't even use any abilities. I pretty much just grabbed the ghost ability and then carried it until the point in the track in which I knew it was going to be very, very useful, and then applied it there. And that was very helpful. All right, we got the Wet Widow unlocked, which I suppose means that 2 of the vehicles we've unlocked in this area so far were both water-based. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's a theme that I didn't even pick up on. Like, did each area have a specific type of vehicle that we unlocked? Like, one area was only off-road, one area was only on-road, one area was only water vehicles. Suppose it's possible, and I just had not noticed.
Another escapes my web. Was that good? I can do it again. Scarier.
No, that was perfectly fine. Thank you so very much for the checkered flag.
Another escapes my web. Oh, I kind of scared myself there.
I think.
And here we go. We've reached the swamp, and we've reached the Swampus race as well. So it looks like maybe my theory is correct. Maybe all the required vehicles in this area are going to be water vehicles or water-based vehicles. Fossil fueler, time to dust off these bones and something. I didn't see the rest of his catchphrase.
Which means it's time to get fancy.
Very fancy, Vicky. These waterfront shanties cost more than just a couple bones.
Oh, I see some race fans are already here, ready to take in the race from their swamp yachts.
They better watch out for large alligators, as should the racers. If an alligator's mouth is open, do not, I repeat, do not go inside.
Unless there's a power-up in there. Then just try to be really fast.
And that's what we call an ANN alligator safety tip. Now, back to the race.
Here we go. We've got a liftoff, or whatever the equivalent of liftoff is on water. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this vehicle's not going very fast, which is disconcerting considering that this looks like it will be mostly a water-based race, considering it's called Swampus. It'll probably be mostly on swampland, mostly water-based. Are you serious, bro? I'm in 6th place. Why would you be wasting your power-up on me? I guess just returning the favor. Okay.
I'm so hot. I think I'm running a femur.
Okay. Just like that one first. Could have probably taken a shortcut there.
Too slow and I gotta go.
Okay. That's pretty good. It's very rare that I'm in first place on the first lap. Because almost always I have to play a lot of catch-up. Which just so happens to usually cause me to be, you know, 3rd place, 4th place, so on and so forth. Basically having to try to get to first place on the very final lap has been a pretty common trend. But don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be able to be in first. Big drift coming up here.
You're in the lead.
Okay. Get around that. And another quick rotation.
Hey, you break it, you bite.
Okay, that's 2 laps. Finishing in first place. That's
More lap.
kind of stunning. I said that this might be exceptionally difficult, but I stand corrected. Maybe I was wrong. Wow, how the heck? Bro, they just randomly catch up like that? Just 2 of them just spawn right in front of me? Yeah, that seemed legit. Seems real fair.
Hey, Bone Daddy, I'll save you a spot at the finish.
Okay. Are you serious right now? Yikes.
This tickles my funny bone.
Okay, so far so good.
This sure is a skeleton of fun.
Whoa. A lot of turning and twisting and turning here. Ooh, okay. That's 3 laps, first place for every single one. Dominant performance. That was probably the single most dominant race so far, which is kind of crazy to think because that was our 14th checkered flag. Okay, we actually get an off-road vehicle, and it's a really cool one. It actually looks like something straight out of like Mad Max or something like that. So that's neat. Definitely happy to add that. And back to Huntsboro we go, but I don't think there's any reason to stick around in Huntsboro, at least right now, outside of just exploring things, because the 2 remaining checkered flags are actually back in...
But remember, inside of you is someone just like me, waiting to get out.
Fair enough. I believe the last 2 checkered flags are over
Mr. Fiddles would love.
in the, not Big Butte. What's the name of the other area?
It's the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
Yeah, Prospecto Valley.
So close to proving we are worthy of it.
Hell, champ, you won all the races. So, we done here.
It's a big open world, Clutch. Technically, you're never done.
I know that, stud, but there are other races. So, we're done here.
Worry not, Clutch. We are done here for now. So now, that takes us back over to this area. And I suppose the closest garage would be the Perilous Parkway garage. So let's go on ahead and quick teleport back to the Prospecto Valley. And 2 final races to go on ahead and complete. Which is going to be Cat Scratch Freeway and... what's the name of the other one? Clover. We're headed to Cat Scratch Freeway. So yet another track. Oh no, it's cats. It's always gotta be cats. So this is this not the character from... well, actually no, because her name in the Lego movie was what, like Mrs. Scratching Post or something like that, right?
Difficult parts for the end, but with its twisty turns right off the bat, Cat Scratch Freeway breaks all the rules.
Whoa,
Speaking
those
of
are
rules,
giant
we
yarn
interviewed
balls
Birdie
there.
Backfire
Holy.
earlier, and she had several
Okay, that's going to be yet another thing we have to worry about. Wonderful.
And she needed warm milk every hour on the hour.
Finally, she told us we could ask whatever questions we liked, but she would only respond with stories about her cats.
Parker, we learned what these racers are about to find out. It's Birdie's way or the highway.
Okay, well, I guess it will be Birdie's way for this one. I think we get first place. Okay, 2 laps, which means it's probably going to be a pretty long racetrack. We, of course, like always, start in the very back, but fortunately enough, thanks to our acceleration boost, able to get almost all the way up to first on the very first push. Get some boosts. So was that yarn ball thing? Is that Birdie dropping that, or is that on the map itself?
I'm on board.
Beat it up, rookie.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
You've fallen
Okay. Whew. It's difficult. Let me get back on track. Currently way too far behind. And this takes us down to the water. Okay, currently in 4th. So catching up is still very, very possible. Especially if they happen to make a mistake or 2. Like the person in 2nd place just did. And I managed to catch up. The biggest problem will be trying to catch up. Oh my goodness. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, I'm going down this path this time. I don't know if that's the right move, but maybe the move that I take. And this should be very, very helpful. Currently still in 1st.
Well done.
Now we go up. Activate ghost mode. Pivot sideways and go. I feel like there's a lot of time that you could save on that section there. I had to boost right at the very right moment. Because if I boosted too early, we would have been out of boost and we could have lost to the birdie boost. Whew, thank goodness. All right, that's checkered flag number 15 collected, added to the collection, and we got the Cat de Ville. Is that like Cruella de Ville vehicle? Definitely look like something that she would utilize. And so that now, very excitingly so, once we get our little coronation here of our checkered flag, I think this now goes on ahead and allows us to compete for the last checkered flag before getting to compete in the next arena. What is that car back there? Okay, will do. Thank you.
All she has is her
Okay, so
cats and winning. Now, she just has cats.
this car is bizarre. Look at this thing. It's like a van that just got
Used to have a checkered flag,
smushed.
But now that we have it, the Prospecto Valley.
If that is your real name, guess who also has a fancy jetpack? Max Speed, aka me. One of my crew members is testing them out right now.
Okay,
I do it
well,
myself, but I'm very busy being a renegade. You have jetpack experience? Go help him. And then we can race.
got it. So he's basically not allowing us to race him until we complete this other task of
We need
his.
to help Max.
Max Speed.
Okay.
Fancy seeing you here.
Seems a little scary, but I guess seems reasonable. I'm a helicopter. Do 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 do. Whoa! Please, 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 please. Well, that was great. That was just excellent. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to give up any sort of height while using the jetpack without having things like that happen. Okay. Oh, the camera changes by itself. I was trying to like account for the camera being completely messed up, and that made my life a whole heck of a lot more difficult when it comes to completing this. I hope I can reach this. Oh my goodness, we did it. Whew, that was not easy. That looked like we were about to scrape the top of that mountain, but thankfully that did not happen. We got the Prospecto Valley jetpacks unlocked and a new propeller pack. So there we are. Fantastic. So now, that was actually enough to actually hit level 14, which is nice. Leveling up. And can I now go for the mission?
There's Max Speed.
I think Max Speed is now ready for round number 2. Welcome to the Clover Mines.
Racers might want to brush up on their drifting skills before attempting this track.
Absolutely, Parker. Driving on a course shaped like a four-leaf clover is not easy.
Truth be told, Clover Mines is what made me decide to retire from racing. I mean, competing in a race purposefully designed so the competitors crash into each other? Not for me.
And how do you feel about watching a race purposefully designed so the competitors crash into each other?
Vicky, I'm here for it.
All right, here we go. I will say, by the way, Max Speed's car is fantastic because obviously we unlocked it when we had defeated him the first time. And during episode 2, that was the vehicle, or was that episode 3 of the walkthrough? I used that vehicle for like almost every race, and my goodness, that thing is really, really good. Like, it has great handling, unbelievable top speed. It doesn't accelerate like exceptionally well, but boy, oh boy, top speed on that thing is stunning. Okay, we have 4 laps for this one.
You need a boost.
Ow. I wonder if I could.
Hey, focus, rookie!
No. Ow, ow, ow. I was just testing if there was a shortcut there. Holy moly. You guys are relentless.
Second to none. First to
If I manage to get back into...
Alert! Systems offline.
Wowzers. Look at the
Good
car.
thing you're wearing your seatbelt.
If I manage to get to first place, boy oh boy would that be an accomplishment.
Focus. Focus.
I mean, I don't even know how to stay away off the edge there because the car just decides to sort of swerve into the corner. And it's sort of GG well played at that point.
Initiate safety protocol.
Ah, this is not what I want to see.
Wonderful.
Goodbye.
Okay, coming up on the final lap.
To go. Wowie, kid.
This is actually kind of looking promising right now.
You're flying now.
Okay. Save that ability for hopefully when I might need it.
And I know cool is cool.
How? But how did I not utilize? Oh my goodness, bro. Literally makes no sense. I don't understand how I didn't get any. Oh my goodness.
Spiders. Spiders are afraid of
Whoo! Got it. All right. Took one extra attempt, but managed to secure the first place, which is wonderful. Tremendous. Having completed that, we have 16 checkered flags. We unlocked the Dusty Roadster, the powerful fuel perk. Of course, once again, defeat our previous rival, Max Speed, and now ready to go on ahead and compete in our next grand arena, I think. Assuming that it's going to take 16 checkered flags, I guess we'll find out in just a moment.
Stoically, Max accepts his loss.
Is he narrating himself?
What if I'm just a side character? A non-playable character in someone else's journey?
A non-playable character? You really are a non-playable character. Wow, this guy just had a weird
Poor Max. I think
fourth
he's
floor
talking
raking
to himself.
wall
On our current
experience.
trajectory, Max won't be the last to experience this.
Definitely
Got
not.
that right, buddy.
Because we're going all the way to the Sky
This
Cup.
checkered flag will join the others on our journey to the Prospecto Valley Grand Brick Arena.
That's all the races here, champ. You can stick around, do some activities, maybe hug some trees.
But I will support whatever you decide. Wait, Clutch, I just did the math. If you take this checkered flag and add it to the previous checkered flags, it equals entry to Prospecto Valley Grand Brick Arena.
Way to go, champ! Ha ha! And people say math isn't useful.
Those people probably think you're not going to win the second arena. Let's prove them wrong. The Prospecto
Okay.
Valley Grand Brick Arena is now on your map.
Here we go. Guy number 2. Wasn't his name Jeff? Why does it still say guy number 2? Well, I guess we'll find out. So, here we go. The second Grand Brick Arena awaits. Now the question is, how can I get to the second Grand Brick Arena? Well, here it is, guys. The Grand Brick Arena. And I kind of, why am I boosting right now? That was kind of bizarre. I wanted to just press X right here. There we go. That was very bizarre. I'm like, the Grand Brick Arena, right into the canyon.
Brick Arena, and everyone is speculating what will happen.
Will Maple Bar let Fernando Swerve win? Will Fernando Swerve let Maple Bar win?
There's
Wait,
some
his name is
speculation
Fernando
that Shadow
Swerve,
Silver
not
will,
Swerve?
Even though he sent a group text saying he wouldn't
Oh,
be
dare
here
I.
because the cable guy
This
was
whole
gone.
time I thought his last name was
Led to
Swerve, but
further
it's Swerve.
speculation that Shadow Z lied.
Join us after the race for more hard-hitting speculation, right here on ANN.
Okay, here we go. We're ready to race. So this is, of course, all the other opponents that we've defeated, all the people whom we defeated to get our new checkered flags, the 8 new checkered flags we collected. They're all competing in this race, with the newest foe being yet another member of the... Oh, please don't hit that. Thank goodness. Ah!
Hit. Not surprised.
of Shadow Z's gang. We have 3 laps to work with, which is nice.
Evasive maneuvers. Serpentine, serpentine.
Going this way.
What am I doing?
Sharks everywhere.
Excellent.
Wait, who's in first? Fossil Fueler? Who the heck is that? Also, how's that character this far ahead right now? Are you kidding me? Character seems like they're a mile ahead of everybody else. What the heck? Whoa, just barely dodged that. Ow. Yikes. Oh my goodness. I honestly don't know how I could possibly catch up. Oh, I say that and then I take the lead.
Keep it up, rookie.
Okay, so far so good. I'm trying to drift as much as I can without wasting too much of my boost either. Because I really want to try to save the boost for when it matters most. Oh man, this is scary because we don't have a whole lot of health right now. And my enemies are very, very, very much on my heels here. Ow. And just like that, we lose our first place position. Giving it up to Fossil Fueler again. How is Fossil Fueler this freaking good? Okay, this is where I feel like I can really make a big difference by kind of making like a sharp rotation. Then I drift. I could boost a little bit. Then I want to be drifting through most of this. Then I want to boost. Boost again. And I think we are not just first, but we are first with a pretty good lead. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're way, way ahead. Nice. That's 2 medals, baby. We got the supersonic jet boat. That sounds real fast. And the ram ability. There's the guy number 2 beaten. Yeah, that was a 3-second lead, which in racing is might as well be an hour.
Wow, wow, wow. What a race, Vicky.
Wow is right, Parker. And for the hotshot rookie, that's victory number 2.
Wait, number 2.
What? Oh!
Is that really a poo joke?
Number 2.
2. Yes.
Oh, great! Way to go! Just what I wanted! Pretty sure that wasn't the plan. Do you remember the plan, Chef?
To win?
To win! And what did you do?
Didn't win?
Didn't win! Which is the exact opposite of the plan. I don't ask for much. Just one thing, really. Win a race, destroy this no-name rookie, humiliate Clutch Racington, and maybe make both of them cry a little.
I think that's 4 things.
Oh, is it? Well, thank you. Anything else? Anyone? No? God! Now everybody get out of my face! And guy number 3, get ready to race! Yes, I know it rhymed. It happens from time to time. Ah! I did it again! I just need you to win! I know it seems intentional, like some alternate dimension. I'll be trapped within forever, accidentally sounding clever.
Wow. Dude is dropping some beats.
Stop it!
Our biomes are contiguous.
This plan seems a bit
I
ambiguous.
said no!
I saw a tree that was deciduous.
Shut up!
Well, that didn't rhyme.
Excuse you?
Oh my gosh!
Okay, well, as long as we don't have to rap battle with him, I think the racing part, I've not seen anything that impresses me so far. So I think we'll be able to defeat Shadow Z with ease. Now, before we get to that, obviously still plenty more work to do, including collecting our second medal.
Federation, I am proud to present you with your second Grand Brick Arena medal.
Thank
Earn
you.
one more, and you'll qualify for the Sky Cup Grand Prix and a shot at winning the coveted Sky Trophy. You're almost there.
Indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's 2 medals collected. He's gonna rant.
I think it proves something. What do you think, Stud?
I think it proves that
Certainly.
we're
It proved that
doing
we can
very
beat the
well so
Shadow
far.
Squad.
Very fun. This isn't over, Racington. You still won't beat Shadow Z.
I love the expression of my character's face. He's just like, yeah, sure,
Yes,
whatever.
it's over.
You
That's why we have
maniac.
the gold medal, and we just beat your dudes. Stud can draw you a diagram if that would help.
Oh, what you would... well, that...
Okay, that was very eloquent.
That's the end of the second act. Bye. But if you want to get to the rising
What is happening with the audio?
XP and achieve
Why does it sound like he's in like a toilet bowl? That's bizarre. But I guess now that we've completed this means that now we must reach level 20 before we get to proceed to the final few checkered flags that will unlock with whatever that castle looking area. Keep in mind that obviously when we look at the map of Bricklandia as a whole, there are still a couple of areas that look like they might be revealed. So like there might be something that goes over here, possibly something that goes over here, something that goes right here, and obviously something that goes right here as well. So there's tons and tons of possibilities still to continue exploring. In fact, I wonder what that means at the bottom right where it says 8%. Does that mean 8% of challenges or 8% of Bricklandia explored? I guess time will tell. But what I will do is in between recordings, I will definitely hit level 20 in order to be ready to go for these other tasks and challenges. And I'll see you on the next part as we continue the story of LEGO 2K Drive. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.